Update 20's biggest 10 unlocks, a theory video. What's up, boys? Welcome back. I know, right? Update 20. It's been a long time, man. We're trying to keep the hype alive without having to make this sort of garbage clickbait. Update 20 is now content. Real original update prediction videos. I got some amazing things that are most likely coming to the game, and we're going to talk about how to unlock them and the fact that they will be unlockable in update 20. Like with all these update videos, boys, leave a like, comment down below, make sure you're subscribed, and actually, if you win, I'll add you to my friends list and I will give you a permanent mammoth fruit because we know it's coming to the game. Let's get started with the first thing on our list. I picked something hype to get started with, and that is the triple demon blade. We have one screenshot that at first I thought was just a massive meme. I believe this is a message that Indra sent to Kit, and it says FUD10 drops corrupt triple demon blade. I thought this was a meme at first, but in actuality, you can fight Indra in this game. They are adding like admin lore to the game, so maybe FUD really will drop this sword. And when it comes to actually how it would work into the lore of things, this true triple katana is no longer the true triple katana. This is Shusui in my mouth right now. This sword right here, this is no longer in the triple katana. Zoro has Yama or Enma now, which means there is an upgraded version using the demonic sword, the sword that judges Zoro, that steals his haki. Replacing this sword here with Enma would make for the new version of triple katana, and I think that the corrupt triple demon blade will 100% be unlockable in update 20. This is the new, probably best sword in the game. It will be the natural evolution of the cursed dual katana. It's also super important to mention that Rip Indra did say update 20 or updates this year, the big stuff, will be multiple updates coming out weekly. Because of the huge delay, I do think there's one really big update coming, but then little things will be added every single week afterwards to complete update 20. Up next is the potential for Dark Blade version 4. This image is exactly this. Let me try and do it. Boom. You see that slash attack I just did? This new image looks like the natural evolution of 1000 slices. I personally believe it's probably just a rework to the Dark Blade, but some people seem to think because it's bigger, because it's more epic, maybe it is Dark Blade version 4. Another given that would definitely be added into the game is new titles. There'll 100% be new unlockable titles. So Do King and Do Commander were like the last, like the latest to be added, the highest number ones. I think we could definitely see something related to lore if there's a control awakening that's coming. Maybe we'll see something like the demon or something like that for the cursed triple demon blade, who knows? And of course, as there are new titles being added in the game, we might get another color added as well. For 180, maybe all the way up to 200, who knows? I don't even have these yet. Next is some unlockable content that I am so excited for, and that is all of the new crew content you'll be able to unlock, including crew bases. In this screenshot, I've gone back to an old video from Gamer Robot's channel where Zeolus says that there will be unlockable crew bases, there'll be rewards, all that sort of stuff, maybe even bosses specific to the crew system. I've turned on the subtitles so you can see that he says crew base. I don't have a crew, but boy, do I need one. I just don't know what to name it. Next up is in relation to how the blacksmith, I believe, is being replaced as the UI is getting upgraded. They're consolidating a lot of these NPCs just onto the new user interface. And I think that these scroll items, from what I remember, might be replacing a lot of the things that you would need in order to upgrade your weapons. So these here, the upgrade required materials, some of them are going to be replaced, I think, with these scrolls. Not 100% sure, but I think I remember, which means these are new unlockable scrolls or scrolls that can be dropped that you can collect and they'll be used to level up weapons. Next up is the most hype of probably all of them. It's not a new devil fruit. I believe that Control is probably getting an awakening. Law has the awakened Control fruit in Wano. He uses it to defeat Big Mom. I think that you'll be able to unlock the awakened Control fruit. It won't just get a rework, and I think that's some update 20 material. Next up is the rare item, or the rare artifact, or the blue orb. We're not 100% sure because this item existed in the game before. So it was actually replaced by fragments when they were added into the game. It used to be dropped by the Darkbeard raid boss, and you could use it to get like the flower ship, dragon breath, the kabocha, stuff like that. It was replaced by fragments and things changed. But this rare artifact is the same artifact you can see in this screenshot that Kit has been holding in some of his live streams months ago now. And it was, I don't know if he was being trolled or not, or if it's gonna be reused. The item already exists in the game, so maybe they're just finally giving it a purpose. Next up is a brand new unlockable fighting style that we are 99% sure is coming into the game. There's a little few flaws in this, but I'll explain that afterwards. That's the Alaskan Bullworm fighting style. It's probably not actually called Alaskan Bullworm. That's just the meme that is being hidden under the decal and so on, so that people can't find it as easily. We've also seen this screenshot, which is someone using an ability that kind of looks a little bit like the icon. So it's definitely something that is coming into the game. People have been quick to point out that the decal has a little M in the bottom corner, which is just like with my melee here, my god human, there's a little M down there, which means new unlockable fighting style should be coming in update 20. I would be really surprised if it wasn't. The only small issue with this theory is that the person who has uploaded the decal and the model is not the same person that Rip Indra retweeted of who was making this attack. Not 100% sure, but we're definitely getting a new fighting style, and it looks sick. Up next is the weapon reworks, but also the potential for weapon version 2. So in this picture, we can see the reworked or the version 2 of the pipe weapon. I know the weapon itself is definitely getting a rework, but that's not to say that we won't see version 2s of these swords added in as well. They're already working on cool stuff. Why not also give them the ability to evolve, similarly to what the saber already does, wherever that is. Similarly to how the saber evolves. So the saber's kind of mid in the beginning, but once you evolve it into its version 2, its attacks actually get kind of good for grinding. And we might see that with even more of the weapons that are getting reworked. The sky is sort of the limit. They've told us these weapons are getting reworked, and we might see they have version 2s, version 3s. There could be so much being added. The update is taking so long that we just have to assume that there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be added into the game. So maybe version 2 swords. Finally, last but not least, and that is the theory of unlockable new bosses. You've all seen the Sea Beast boss, right? Well, a lot of people are reminded of how the Sea Beast and that works in games like King's Legacy. Maybe it'll be an unlockable raid style boss. This is just a theory that people have thrown out there. I wanted to throw it in to see what you guys think. I personally believe if there's a giant sea beast, like a Sea Beast version 2, he might drop like Dark Fist version 2 or something, and it might unlock stuff here in the third sea, rather than how the Dark Fist only works in the second sea right now. It's exciting. I know we have the God's Chalice, but that doesn't mean that the Fist of Darkness can't come into the third sea and do other cool stuff with the new giant sea beast boss. Let me know which of these unlockables you guys would like to see in the game, which one you're most excited for. I am excited for Alaskan Bullworm. If it is what it looks like it is, it looks so sick. And I couldn't find any references to anything similar to that on like the official One Piece wiki or whatever. So maybe, just like how the portal fruit is a completely unique thing designed just for Blox Fruits, it's not One Piece inspired, maybe the Alaskan Bullworm will be like our first totally original fighting style that isn't inspired by One Piece. Like, One Piece is amazing, and I love what it's done for this game, but I really like the stuff that Indra and that have been able to make up on their own as well. It's equally as cool.